Since you're a guest, I want to ask you first. Kyle didn't even know what we're talking about. Alright. Hey, what up, guys? It's WeStillRollin, finally back into the video. Obviously, it's a different scene today. It's not a skit, sitting down, and we want to talk about something.
And on the side note, it's not that we can't do videos. It's more like we can't do videos.
We can't do videos, obviously.
So, yeah, anyway, take it away, man.
Yeah, but obviously we're here. We're going to talk about the topic. But first, obviously, we have a special guest. One of our friends since what? I've known him since high school. Chad, how long you know?
I've known him since like grade 4?
Grade 4?
There you go.
Yeah.
So it's
his name is Kyle.
Hi, you too.
Alright, so obviously we're here, we're about to talk about something. Obviously the topic we want to talk about today first is friends. Obviously types of friends, what we want to see in friends, and obviously the friends we have today. Obviously it's something I want to say different, because you and me, obviously we're both funny, but at the same time we don't really look at the same as our friends do, right?
Yeah.
We search for different things.
Exactly.
Of course. So first topic. The type of things we want to see in our friends.
Well, I feel like we should start off by what defines like an acquaintance to like a friend.
So it's start it off, bro.
Okay, so personally, for me, like what I define as a friend is someone who you can rely on and someone you can call on, and then they'll be there for you, right?
Yeah, that's true, but that's very generic, obviously, at the same time. But into detail, like depending, there's different levels. Like, hey yo, you wanna pay for my drink or something?
Okay,
or,
well, like
that or something like
I'm
that.
a nice guy, so I feel like I'm the type of person to be like, yo, I got you all the time.
Yeah, like today, like when you paid for this man, right? It's
exactly.
like, yo, you're helping us. That's a real friend.
It's a long time, but still,
friend.
like.
Yeah, like he goes like, yeah, Kyle, I got you, bro, man, go fuck yourself, basically, right? I admit it.
Hey. Hey.
I'm playing.
Yeah, what can you define as a friend?
For me?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say, like, obviously the friend's going to be there for you, but at the same time, it's like, what I want to see in a friend is like,
someone you genuinely enjoy talking to.
I see that, like, they're like that. You know how you say, like, oh, the attitude with I'm talking to you versus, like, the attitude I'm talking to your mom? Obviously, my shit changes up quick.
Exactly.
Right? At the same time, like, when I'm chilling with you, my shit will change up. Like, at your party, I wasn't cracking as much jokes.
It's about comfort zones, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that, but yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that.
Like, for example, like coworkers, right? There's like a level where you say, yo, it's my coworker, and it's like, yo, it's my boy. We have people who chill from work, like outside of work, and we have people who are just like, yo, you just dap them up and everything. It's like whatever.
I think you have to split up to define what's a friend and a best friend.
Obviously, best friend is someone that you always hit up. You show like a meme to, tag them on Instagram.
It's like that shit where you and your friends can just talk about anything, or like not talk about anything. Like the smallest thing will be not even funny, but you guys can make it funny.
Yeah, that's inside jokes, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's our inside joke with
Kyle? I'm playing.
I just lost our chain of thought. I'm pretty sure Kyle can relate. You have like inside jokes with other people too, right?
Yeah. Most of the time I just say shit that's not funny, or if you do it with an accent, you laugh. It's our friendship.
No, but I feel like Kyle. It's funny to us what Kyle says, because when he said like, oh, the shit that he said is not funny, it's like we can turn it into funny because we always like roast him about like, oh, like that's not funny.
Yeah,
that's not funny. Because like
it ends up being funny.
For like Kyle, like in our squad, we call him the buzzkill. Sometimes like
I don't call you that, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Sometimes everyone's like laughing at our jokes, like, oh, this is so funny, and Kyle comes in and says something, and it's like, Kyle, you just ruined the joke, man. Not to diss you or anything, you see some funny stuff, but sometimes you just take it too far. We started using his name as like a term, we're like, yo, you just Kyled it. Instead of saying buzzkill, because even that's an inside joke, right?
Yeah.
Because if we say, oh, you just Kyled it, that's
an outside person would not understand a thing.
I think like if you're really good friends, you could roast each other like we do. Like we roast the shit out of each other.
Like I feel like, is there like a level where, is a perfect question, is there like a level where I don't roast you as much as actually that's.
Why are you
No,
lying?
I think what man trying to say is like, what's crossing the line, what's
Yeah.
within the boundaries.
Depending on like, if let's say one of us roasts you versus like someone you know, but like you're not as close as like with me or with Chad.
I don't know. I guess it depends on like comfort zones, right? Like if you're chilling with that person quite often, like frequently, and like you're okay with them making that joke, then it's like, yeah, that's cool. But then, like if you don't see them, if it's one of those people that you dab up at work, like coworkers, or whatever,
Yeah.
they're like, hey, what's up? And that's like all you guys say to each other, and all of a sudden, like they're just like
He takes
one
one-
of personal shots, like they're using like, hey man, you just called that, but like they were never there. Whenever like
You just heard it from.
yeah, when they just heard it from someone else. It's just like, I don't know you like that.
All right. So the second question I wanted to ask you too is, what do you want to see in your friends today? Like the attitude they have, like the positivity around you, and obviously, one thing if you can rely on them is a big.
And especially because since we're now like older, university,
Of
like
course.
post-secondary, like
all that bullshit high school is gone.
exactly,
Yeah.
like not seeing them day to day.
Yeah.
What do you expect from them now?
Yeah.
See that university thing though, like the fact that we're all older now, you still want that like childhood friendship that you guys had. Like you want to be able to roast each other, but like you don't want to do that like in public. Like you don't want to do that. Like if you guys are going out and you're trying to meet new people, you don't want them to like throw like personal shots at you, throw shade and shit in front of new people.
Yeah.
Like you want to have that friendship. You want to keep that like on the side until you're comfortable with like the new people that you guys meet. I think that like qualities that you want in friends, especially like when you're going out, are like qualities that they're able to like talk to other people. Like they're good talkers.
being
They have
open.
positive attitudes. They're like open and trying new stuff, open to meeting new people, all that good stuff. And that way you're able to still meet new people, make more friendships, while at the same time maintaining that old close friendship with your friends. You know?
Yeah.
I can see that, but like the thing is like for some of us, obviously, like I don't know about me, but I don't know about you either. But like when he said they want like his old friends to be open to like meeting new people. Obviously, here's my friend from university, right?
But no lie,
Yeah.
no new friends. I like.
Yeah,
No
like,
new
it's
friends.
no-
I'm kidding. Okay.
No, but like on some honesty, on some real shit, like me and Kyle are close. But like if Kyle's like, yo, like you trying to chill with like two guys from my university? I'll be like, yeah, sure. But I'm like, I got like that third eye open.
Yeah.
Like all right, so these are the new homies. Let's see what the
Exactly,
new homies
like-
got, right?
Yeah.
For me, whenever I make new friends, I always compare them
To
to
the
my
old
old
friends,
friends.
yeah.
Exactly. Because like if they're not as cool, because making friends is all on the vibe they give me. Like whether they're like open to stuff, whether like when they talk to them, it's like just chill, you know.
So when you're saying you're comparing like your like university friends from your like high school or before that, you're basically saying your high school friends are like, okay, like these are the guys I would fuck with the most.
Yeah, because
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
Not even a question.
yeah, even like my high school friends, like a lot of them are from elementary school too, right?
Yeah.
So I've known them like my whole life, basically, and they made me to who I am today. And
Like
that's
what,
like
like-
my interests, obviously like the music I like, the games I play, like everything, you know.
Like what are you basing it off of? Like is it the same thing
Past
that Kyle
previous
says?
friendships. I
Yeah,
think.
Is it like the same thing that Kyle says? Or like, oh, they're cool to hang out with, they're
Yeah,
open.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
let me ask this because he's the one who brought it up.
Yeah.
Like me and Chad, if you were to invite us two versus like two other guys from your like university dorm room, the
Yeah.
people you room with, you think it would go well?
Yeah, probably. Because like the way that we've been talking about making friends and then comparing them back to our old friends.
Yeah.
All my friends at school are people that are like have the same interests as us, like same interests as me. Because if I didn't have the same interests as them, we wouldn't be friends. But I have the same interests as my friends. Because again, like Chad was saying, we got sculpted sort of and like shaped by our friends from high school. Like we grew up together. We grew up like in the same music, playing the same games, doing the same shit. And I kind of took that and like used that as like my module for finding friends. And yeah, no, I think that if we did have like some giant collab, it would go pretty well.
How about for you now?
Honestly, like for first year university, I talked to no one. I went to
Honestly.
school,
Yeah.
went to class,
Yeah.
slept through class, did my work, went home,
Yeah.
and did my work again, and then slept, and then rinse and repeat. I had like one person that hanged out. Shout out to JP, you know. JP.
Is it that JP?
Yes,
John.
JP. No, not that
Not
JP.
JP.
The one from high school. And basically, I don't know, we went to the gym together. We chill sometimes, and yeah, like I just showed them.
I see that. But it wasn't like you were searching for
Yeah. the first friend I actually made in university, actually still hang out today, is my boy Patrick. Shout out, not my brother.
No,
But like, yeah, because I was working on an assignment. It was like a couple hours before it's due.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, panicking. I didn't know what to do. So then I saw him helping other people. So I was like, yo, can you help me out? And then he helped me out. He was super chill. From there, I was like talking to him, like, what do you like? Oh, he likes ball too. So then he invited me to play ball a couple weeks after. We played ball, and I saw another friend I made back in like Frosh week.
Yeah.
So since I saw him there, I was like,
college.
oh, no way, you're the guy from Frosh, and we both dance. So then I bonded with him, and he's still like my friend now, and we're all in the same program, so that's why it's like pretty cool to hang out with them.
Yeah.
I feel like I have such a strong relationship with my old friends,
Yeah.
who are still my friends now, not like old friends that I'm not friends with anymore, but since I have such a strong relationship, like we even message each other in the group chat.
We still like play games and stuff.
Exactly.
We'll play like
So
League during
that-
school year.
Like, I'm not searching for a new start in university, right?
Yeah.
It's just whoever, like I have many acquaintances, right?
Yeah.
Whoever comes your way.
For sure.
Yeah, whoever comes your way, like working with projects, but it's not like I'll be like messaging you all the time. Like I have like 2 or 3 friends from uni that actually like message still now, like during the summer.
All right, since we listed out what we want to see in friends, how do we actually make those friends? How do you approach someone when you basically go to talk to someone to get to know them, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, like what are the interests that you look for to see, like, oh, if me and this guy are gonna get along.
I think first impressions really say a lot. So like, the way that I normally try to start my conversations with people are, I ask them what type of music they like, and then from there, if I like the same music, I'll ask them like hobbies, and like I'll get to see like if they're actually like me. Because like, for example, I hate country music. If I ask someone what type of music they like and they say country, I know right away I do not want to be around that person. I do not want to be associated with country music, because people who listen to country, they're very different from people who listen to like rap, R&B, hip hop. There's always that like odd exception where if you really like that person, you get like good vibes, a good first impression, and then like later on, like say like you don't ask them what type of music they like, and they're like, hey, I love country music, and you're like, oh, I really hate country music, but I like this person. You're like, all right, I'll let it slide.
It's like one of those like
But, like-
rodeos, like ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta like, I guess there's exceptions, but you really have to like that person and like give them a chance to get to know them before you can judge them and be like, I hate your music, but I like you, so I'm gonna keep you as a friend.
No, there you fucking Megan. I needed a coffee. You want to say let him say the line?
Okay.
Let him say the line again.
Oh my
you
God.
God.
You weren't listening when you just coughed or sneezed? I see. I was listening. That's why I was still shut up.
You said off camera, this guy goes like, Kyle said something, wasn't listening. Then Manny said something, wasn't listening, and then I didn't know anything else.
Did I answer the question?
Yes.
With bullshit answers.
Did you call me on that? You didn't know if I didn't tell you, right?
I said, yeah, I asked you a question and you completely disregarded the question and answered something else. What?
Kyle will beg to differ.
You guys are all friends tonight.
Alright,
What we're talking about?
you want to re-say your line again?
That's not even remember what my line was.
No, that's like, go off from when you said like you like that person, but you didn't ask them that, they listen
right.
to country, then you like,
Yeah.
you let that shit slide.
So like if your first impression is good and you're like, wow, this person's genuinely nice. Like, for example, I'm walking out of like the gym or I'm walking out of a school building. They're holding the door for you. That's like, I love that. That's respect.
That
Like
is-
that's a good friend. Going out Walmart,
Alright,
keeping the sensor open.
okay, so.
For me, I ain't gonna lie, but I feel like I'm a snob. I don't approach people. You gotta approach me. That's why I said like no new friends. Low key ain't lying.
Are you a snob or are you shy? Because I'm shy.
Well, like, I'm not looking to make friends.
Mm.
If you happen to, if
Shit, that's deep as fuck.
like,
I'm not looking to make friends. It's all business, boy. Get the fuck out of my face.
like I'm not. I guess part of me is like shy, so I'm not gonna like reach out to other people.
Yeah.
But like, if you happen to be there like beside me, I'll talk to you and everything.
You don't take the first step.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I ain't
No,
afraid
get-
of
I get
like
that.
making friends. Like I'm open to making friends, but I don't search for like new friends, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. No, I'm in the same boat. Like I don't go out of my way, but like if I see someone and like they're talking to me or like they're like really helpful in like a school assignment or something like that, and like they're like, hey, we should talk after school. I won't be like, no, fuck you, like no new friends. Like I'll be like, yeah, okay, that's cool, like let's do it. But like I won't go out of my way and be like, hey, we should definitely like get to know each other and like hang out after this assignment or something.
Exactly.
Like
You don't want to be too forward.
yeah, I don't want to be the person that's too forward. Like I don't want to annoy them and like feel invasive. But if they're open to it, like I'm open to it too. But like I'm never gonna do like that first engagement, that first thing to initiate like that friendship, I guess. Cause like I don't know, I kind of like my friends right now, so.
I see that. No, but I can relate to Chad more on the sense of I'm not a snob. Cause is it because
consider me a snob, but
no, because it's for me that I don't care about making new friends or like just getting to know people, but it's just that I'm a shy person, so I'm not just gonna go out of my way like right when I see you and ask you questions and just introduce myself, right? So like when Kyle uses music, what did you use?
I just based on like your vibe.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier.
First impression, good vibes.
Yeah, good vibe. Because
Yeah.
I know someone who went to me, he's like, oh, you're Chad? I thought you were white. Based off your name, I was like, what? Who would say that?
So it's a waste man. You don't
Yeah.
want a waste
Yeah,
man.
you
So.
know, like, I don't know, you just come off really annoying, and
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna be like, sure, I'll talk to you, but I'm not gonna be like too into the conversation, sort of thing. Right?
Give him second chances or not?
Like,
Are you a second chance person?
I guess it depends on the type of person.
yeah. 'Cause
Like if you think that there's like potential, then you're like, okay, then maybe like I could let that slide. That one dumb thing that they said slide. But if you keep seeing them do consistent
Yeah.
dumb things, you're like, this person's an idiot. I don't want to be their friend.
Yeah. Same
It's-
thing.
Yeah. No, I get that a lot too. I meet a lot of people because of like work at school, and most of it like I've been told I'm a really friendly guy. I'm not necessarily looking to be everyone's friend. I'm that guy who like carries group assignments and stuff. But like I don't like. I'm not doing this because I would really like want to be people's friends. Like I'm just doing it because I'm at school and like that's what everyone's there for.
I see.
Like it doesn't make sense to be there and then like have like a shitty attitude the entire time because that will get you nowhere really.
Mhm.
And I also believe in that thing where it's always good to have those bridges instead of burning them down, in case like something ever comes up in the future, like you ever like see them. You'd rather like see them and be like, hey, what's up, instead of like, hey.
Rather than just like looking down, rather than like locking eyes, looking down, and acting like you did not see him, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you
You don't want that awkward.
And you don't want to make like enemies if you don't have to, right?
Exactly.
Like, man, what's so funny? You know what I mean?
No, nothing. Bro.
Yeah.
Nothing, bro. Nah, okay, relax. Nah, but for me it's something different. Like when you say you use music, and then I forgot what the fuck you said.
I see. Look, it's good.
What did you use? No, what do you use?
No.
What do you use? What do you use?
Just continue.
No, I forgot. What do you use?
It's okay. I understand. You're trying to show that you care now?
No, really. What do you use? What do you use?
Yeah.
Nah, for real. I won't forget this time.
This time, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe next time, but not this time.
Well, next time.
I remember Chad.
Basically, like, again, the vibes.
Ah, fuck that. I'm playing. I'm playing.
Alright, yo, we have to end this, this whatever we're doing right now.
Talking about house Daddy. Alright, so do you want me to say my things?
Of course, continue.
Nah, I know what this guy's gonna do.
What?
Alright, so I can relate from the start of Chad. He's like he's shy and stuff. I'm shy too. I'm probably more shy than you
I
are,
don't know,
right?
like, sometimes I have my moments where I'm like, I'll be dapping up everyone, like, yo, what's up? The other moments, I'm just like, just in my own corner, mind my own business.
Yeah.
Usually I'm like that, though.
Yeah, well, the way like I kind of make friends is like if I meet you and I introduce myself to you, obviously like I always want like the situation, like conversation at all times to be like somewhat funny. So I'm always cracking jokes and trying to see if like people like the jokes I say. And obviously if they don't laugh and they don't get my humor, then like I'm not just gonna push them away. Like I'm gonna know that person, right? But at the same time, I'm not gonna get as along with them as like someone that gets my jokes and cracks jokes with me, right? Because at work I work with like some 50-year-old guy. Obviously it's like not the same age.
Yeah, so
It's
like,
very different.
interests would be different.
Yeah,
so.
interests would be different, but like we get along because like the jokes we say, right? We just have like we make fun of each other, we make fun of other people, right? But at the same time, it's like we get along because we're making jokes.
There's often a saying where it's like, your friends come and go.
Hmm.
You guys believe that?
Accurate for me, yeah, it's accurate.
Yeah.
I thought he's gonna say his, and then I'm gonna say mine.
Because when you talk, like, two spits that came
Yeah, I
out.
saw that too.
Okay, so it's accurate for me, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true for me too.
Because for
You're supposed to go.
no, I know you were gonna say something.
Yeah, no, like it's true because friends do come and go, but over the years, like you really figure out who your real friends are, like the ones who stick by you and still hit you up and are like, hey, like what are you doing? We haven't chilled in a while. Like let's hang out. Like those are your real friends. Like you gotta like keep those friendships healthy and strong. Cause like I don't know. My dad used to tell me that after high school, like you're gonna lose all like your friends. You're gonna like meet new people in uni. That's where you meet your real friends. Like no, my real friends, like I met them like years ago. I met some of them in like some of the new ones in high school. All my friends from elementary school though, like we still talk. Like Chad and I, we're just like two of the many friends that like we grew up with, and like our friendship is still like stronger than all my other friendships that I've made after that, except for like a few here and there. Like Manny I've known longer than or not longer, but I've known and like still hang out with longer than some of my friends from elementary, some of my friends from like high school. Like you'll figure out who your real friends are when like the fake ones stop hitting you up and just like kind of fade away.
Yeah, even like what Kyle was saying, how like friends from elementary, like I always take it in when all of us like from elementary just chill.
Yeah.
Like I'll just take in like, yo, we're all from the same elementary, we still chill. It's crazy. I think that's part of me just being like, I guess viewed as a snob, because I only plan on making friends that I know or feel that you'll be friends for a lifetime.
Nah, but for me, I can relate to him on the point of when he says like, that's when you're gonna see your real friends, when like the fake ones stop hitting you up.
Yeah.
Obviously, like your real friends, I feel like your real friends, you don't always gotta chill with them, yo. You don't always gotta hit them up every week, right?
Yeah.
Like one of my close friends, I don't always hit up every week, but once I hit him up, I know like I ask him what's good, I ask him what he's doing, and I know he's blessed, and at the same time, I know he asks me the same questions, right?
Yeah.
So
it's like the same. It's like the friendship that you have. You can pick it up from wherever you left off at, and
exactly.
like when you pick it up, it feels like you're still like hanging out yesterday. Like the memories come back, and you're like, wow, this is great.
Because you made that bond, eh?
Yeah, you made that bond, and you know it's so
break
strong. Yeah.
And also like friends that like text back when you text them. I'm playing.
Hey, yo,
I'm playing.
Oh man.
But yeah,
You gotta hit me like that?
yo. I gotta.
Payback.
If you wonder why we don't like film as often,
It's
Boom,
because
boom.
that it's because
shots
that
fired.
nah, it's because that we have plenty of footage that Chad hasn't edited yet.
Oh, you so you're putting all that. Okay. Watch the video not get edited now.
He's still editing.
All right, since we're on the topic of like friends coming and going, do you have any like experiences where you have like friends, or not even friends, like people that you like had beef with, and that just like throughout the years made attention that like you can't like hang out with that person anymore, or like that you just have to cut off that person?
With friends? No, not really. It's more like enemies, sort of. With friends, I try to keep like my vibes all good all the time.
I'm not usually the person who like starts beef and everything, because I feel like I'm like a pacifist. Like, I don't start fights. Like I have a high tolerance rate. If you cheese me, then you'll know you're cheesing me, but I'm you, man. It's same thing.
Well, nah, I can't really relate because I've never had to the point where I'll get angry at someone, because I like to keep, like I hold all my shit in, right? Like I'm good at that. Like at the same time, like I've never had like a moment where I've like exploded, like I just let loose and shit like that. So
Yeah.
I mean, like for Kyle, like I know you've said something where you're like, there's a point in time where you just like you always have to fight it out, or you wanted to just end shit, so like, you know what, I'm gonna fight you and shit like that.
Yeah, not like in elementary school, I was kind of like that. But I feel like if there's beef, there's only exceptional beef if it's rational, sort of. So like if the reason behind it is actually like a good reason, like for example, your friend is dating this girl and that girl was dating you beforehand, like that's kind of rational, I guess.
Yeah.
Another example, like someone's I don't even
Sucking your toe and you're like,
You missed the pinky.
Someone's like consistently like pissing you off, and it's like starts escalating. Push comes to shove, boom, you got a reason for beef.
I feel like sometimes beef is necessary between friends to get over exerting something. When like you have a problem with someone,
Yeah,
like being vocal about the problem and then dealing with it.
instead of avoiding it.
Exactly.
No, that's like rational.
There's always that small stuff that you can like look by, but all the big stuff, you always have to be that intervention type of thing. Right?
Yeah.
You just wanna like bring it up and just like
Yeah.
what's good and what's
Fix
wrong.
That's how you know you
friendship.
actually care about someone. If you see a problem with your friends,
Yeah.
you bring it up.
You want to settle it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So on a closing note, I feel like as a group we all touched on everything from what a friend is, what we want to see in friends, and our experiences with all our friends.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. So any final words from you, Kyle?
Yeah. Pick your friends wisely. If you're young, you'll probably realize that all your friends that you have right now, some of them won't be there in a few years. But yeah, no, pick your friends wisely.
That's life, eh?
It's life.
That's
It's
life.
life. You can't be mad at them for it. It just happens.
No, I've been preaching this throughout like the whole video. No new friends. No, I'm just kidding. My advice is just like, I guess be open. Sometimes you just don't gotta invest like everything to people you meet.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, be ready to give it your all.
Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, please leave a comment on something we can work on. Obviously it's the first of many, hopefully, and if you do like our channel and you like the content we put out, please subscribe. And big shout out, big thank you to our friend Kyle over here.
You know, you want to follow his Instagram, you can shout it out if you want.
No, don't fucking shout, come on. If you want to shout it, go ahead, shout out, Kyle.
Or you just want to leave it in the description below.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can leave it in the description below.
So we're probably not gonna do it.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, we're still gonna put skits out there, hopefully soon. But,
Yeah, you want a date? It's I'm not gonna date out there.
It's what's that? TBD?
Yeah.
Or to be the
Yeah, DVD.
oh, okay.
TBD.
I don't even know what it stands for. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching guys. If you made this far, we appreciate it. And if you like our content, thank you. If you don't,
Fuck you.
exactly. Just know
We
still rollin'.